Kokomi, said to be apparently the worst 5-star ever added in Genshin Impact history, is severely slept on in my eyes, and as someone who has used her since her release, I say she is one of the nicest additions to my account. Not only does she have an amazing design, beautiful animation, she has been very useful in upping my gameplay experience, just like I can up your YouTube experience if you sub to the channel, as we are getting so close to 1k and I'd really appreciate it. Even though my Kokomi does 200k damage during her burst, yes, you heard me, drop by on streams and you can see this yourself, sometimes I wonder, would I recommend her to other people? So to answer this question, we're going to be talking about some positives from Kokomi and some negatives from Kokomi. My first way to talk about Kokomi's positives is comparing her to other supports in the game, such as Zhong. Zhong provides you resistance shred, resistance to interruption, petrification with his burst, and also that nice comfy playstyle that you don't have to worry about taking damage. Now what if I told you that Kokomi can also provide a playstyle similar to Zhong where you feel quite comfy, with Kokomi's jellyfish being able to have 100% uptime if you build her correctly. You are able to just sit there on the field, take hits, and know that your HP is going to be restored. And if you use her with a character that has built-in resistance to interruption, such as Raiden for example, you can just keep on going and nothing is going to stop you. Calm down, meta slaves. I'm not saying Kokomi is better than Zhong, because in my eyes that's pretty situational, especially now that every single update seems miHoYo is adding a new enemy which is able to counter shield. Personally, I don't think Zhong deserves this, but hey, what can I do? Because of this change which seems to slowly be creeping its way into Genshin Impact, it's looking like a healer is something that you do actually want to pick up. However, there are already loads of other great healers in this game which you're most likely to get from, I don't know, losing a 50-50 with Jean, or on somebody's banner being Diona and Bennett. However, I will say I do prefer Kokomi's methods of healing way over the other one. If you were to optimize your account to the most, especially considering that Diona is a 4-star and Bennett is also a 4-star, I don't think it's much worth pulling for 5-star healers. I personally mainly pulled for Kokomi, not because I needed a healer, but I like the character. However, there are some situations and some teams where Kokomi is actually better. I'd say her best synergy would be with freeze teams or teams that utilize superconduct. I use my Kokomi with Eula, Raiden, and Rosaria. There are already a lot of good characters that kind of do Kokomi's roles in a freeze team, such as Jingcho, Mona, and Diona. However though, because Kokomi does pair as both the Hydro Applicator and the healer, I still feel like she's a better pick than Mona and Diona, and you can make space for like a Kaz. I would say with the Ocean Clam set, it is worth it to stay on field and do the entirety of your burst, as it can give you up to 90k extra damage whilst healing your team. Of course, you can always switch off when all your team is full or whatever you prefer. However, I am worried that Kokomi will be coming back at the same time that Raiden and Kazuha does. And would I recommend Kokomi over any of those characters? Sadly, I would not. My main reason to pull Kokomi is if you need a healer, a Hydra Applicator, or you really just like the character and her design, like I do. And from getting her, I found many uses for her afterwards. In fact, I prefer to use Kokomi over Mona, so maybe you'll be like that too. Yeah, let me know if any of you are interested in getting your own Kokomi. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you all have a great day. See you around, and woo! I love you, Kokomi. You're great.